Hi guys, and welcome back to Love Enthroned. This week on Love Enthroned we have someone very special, and her name is Esther. Esther is a barrister. We're having barristers on this Love Enthroned. I think it's a sign. Alright guys, so today we're going to be analyzing 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4. Before we do that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Yay. After the break. Welcome back. So like I said, we'll be analyzing 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4, and I'll just read the scripture. So it says, love is large and incredibly patient. Love is gentle and consistently kind to all. It refuses to be jealous when blessing comes to someone else. Love does not brag about one's achievements nor inflate its own importance. So, Esther, do you have anything to share on what we just read as it relates to love and the characteristics of love?
Okay, so firstly, thank you so much, Lily, for having me on this episode of Love Enthroned. I'm really excited to be here. So very quickly, I think one thing that really stands out to me in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 is the part that says that love does not brag about one's achievements nor inflate its own importance. And what that screams very clearly is that love is secure. It's secure in itself and doesn't see the need to, always make people know that, oh, me too, I have my own. Like, let's say someone is sharing their own good news. And like, that's true, me too. The same thing happened to me. In fact, my own was, love is, the scripture says it doesn't brag, right? So it's accommodating, it's secure in what it has, and so it can accommodate other people's wins and achievements as well.
Yeah, and I would like to agree with you on that, because like even in relationships you find that because of that part of that insecurity, it tends to affect the relationship between the guy and the lady, or even any kind of relationship. You find that because of your insecurities, you tend, and that's where jealousy comes in. You tend to be jealous of another person's accomplishment, and it just turns everything sour. Yeah, I remember there was someone that I was talking to a guy, and I liked him, and I guess he liked me too and everything, but it was during that COVID time, and I was not even working like I'm working right now. I was just doing an internship, and I noticed that whenever I go to work and then I spend a lot of time, because interns, you're more like the slave of the office. You're doing everything up and down and everything, and sometimes I don't even get to be with my phone and stuff. But when I get home, I'll notice that, well, he didn't even call me, or he didn't even leave a message. And when I reach, I'm like, oh, hey, how was your day? He didn't even reach out to me. He's saying, madam, make sure now, like, I'm busy. I was aligned to be busy and stuff. So like, I just realized that there was a certain level of insecurity there, and it made me, even when there are things that I needed to share, this is what happened at work, I couldn't share because, and then you now hear things like, you're busy, or you're the boss. I was the intern, so like I started sensing a lot of sarcasm around that, and I didn't see the love in that. And for me, I'm kind of like a career person, so I'm like, if something as little as my internship, because at that time it was not also working, if something as little as my little internship could cause all of this, then what will happen if maybe peradventure I end up being
Why not? And then
so like Bob would
exactly shrinking
and
the sound of your achievements. It's not witchcraft. Tell me what it is.
Alright. And then also, if we look at the part that says that love is large and incredibly patient, gentle, consistently kind to all. It's the consistency for me. So it's not just, love is not a hit and run. Yeah. It's like back to back. Today it's the same, tomorrow it's the same,
I think another thing is where it says it refuses to be jealous. And why I like what this translation does is that it accommodates the possibility of jealousy. but it refuses to be jealous. So it means that, let's say something good is happening to your friend, and you're like, oh, that thing has happened to her, I wanted it too, right? But love, it says it refuses to be jealous. So it's like accepting that I wanted this good thing that's happening to my friend, I wanted it for myself, but I also know that mine will come, and at this moment I show up for this person and I celebrate this person's win. So this speaks volumes about love being more of an action than something that just happens. Like refusing here says, I know that I feel jealous. I know that I wanted this thing too, but I'm not going to give into the feeling of jealousy. It's choosing, it's an action, and that's really amazing.
Wow, amazing. There's something you said there. You said action. So like it's beyond, oh hey, I love you, love you, love you. It's the action. So like if your words say one thing and your actions are completely something else, then that's not love, guys. All right. So thank you for joining us this week. We hope you've learned something very, very important about love, and we do hope that it's not just about listening to it, you actually implement this into your life. All right, so don't forget that love enthroned is God enthroned. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.